Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So for our episode of Let's Grow Something Beautiful, we are planting our hanging baskets today. So we were lucky that we're getting all of this double-digit weather for this week. So we should take advantage of that and plant all of our hanging baskets. Okay? Garden are done, so we're just waiting for them to grow, same as the other garden on that side. So you can see I have the hose going there. Just set the timer and water them for about an hour and then go back and move it somewhere. What are you doing?
The old guy in the garden gnome. 2023. Hello.
There you go.
As normal, the garden gnome is on the phone and the old guy gets to do all the planting. Now this year we got lucky. I was at Peavey Mart and they had their customer appreciation day. And they happened to have their bedding plants. So I went for a wander and they had, what do they call these? Petunia mix. So I grabbed 4 of those to see what we got, and as you can tell, each basket seems to be a little different in color, which will make a nice mix for our yard.
Yay, colorful this year.
And we've been doing it for a number of years. We take all the old out, and when I mean my old is the baskets, and then I get the...
Give me a second. So guys, meron lang tayong interruption. Kailangan kong i-rescue ang aking little chihuahua kasi merong malaking aso na ang akala niya ay kasing laki siya ng dragon. So yeah. But anyway, okay, we'll continue with our hanging baskets.
Okay, as we were looking at the flowers, these are petunias as well, but they're not the wave style, but they will branch over. What we're looking at this year was the centers. They have some white, similar as this one, and they're all different. So it'll be interesting as they grow to see what they turn into. And as Angie will show you, as I call it garden gnome, the mix. As you can see in the box here, this is last year's. So what I'll do is I'll just do that, get rid of most of the dirt, drop it in the pile for recycling. And as you can see, it's a nice mix. It's got vermiculite, which is the white, and there's some potting soil, there's peat moss in here, and some good loam. And it's a nice mix, but you have to, we found there's ways of helping your hanging baskets. You can use newspaper, or as we found at a gardening center, a granular product, and we just put holes about that far and we fill it full of the granular. We put, depending on the size of the color, dark pots dry out quicker, so we put more in those. And it works very well. Helps with the watering when we have 28, 29 degree.
It will retain the moisture.
Yeah, it retains moisture. And there's other ways you can, there are pots where there's a fiber on the outside. You can put newspaper on that and it does the same thing. It soaks it up. Just hang tight. I'll show you another piece if I can find it now. But this is a red clay pot. And the beauty of this, she shows it close, you can see that it's a fairly porous. What you can do is, it's similar to what you'd buy for keeping your brown sugar and things like that moist. So what you do is you take this, if you have a cracked clay pot, break it up into shards. You can do it 2 ways. You can put it right over, as Angie can, here we'll show you this basket. They have those holes in the bottom. or you have these are what they call a root plate, and all it does is keep your roots from getting too compact, and if there's moisture they'll go through these slits here and down into this area of the pot. But with this stuff, if they're bigger, you can do the same by laying it in the bottom, but soak them first, and that's another slow way of releasing moisture. It's just little farm hacks, little farm tricks.
Does it work? Does it work though?
It does. I wouldn't be using them if they didn't work.
You're not using it? Come on. We have lots of peat moss on the other side. You want me to grab some?
Well, if you want to be useful.
Thanks a lot.
Not a problem. Anytime I can pick on my wife, you know, I do what I can.
Should I bury him on this soil
I'm gonna
right there?
put her in Miracle Grow and see if she makes 5 feet. I don't think so.
That will help probably.
What, help grow you into a big pain in the butt? Nah, that's okay. Small is bad enough.
Ah, look at that. Flower looks good on you. Oh, look at those flowers and the old garden guy.
No, quiet there, garden gnome. I'll put you in a pot and plant you. But Miracle Grow, so we're gonna try. There's various types of potting soils out there, things like Miracle Grow and such. I'm gonna plant my wife, see if she actually can grow. The only thing that seems to grow is the size of her mouth. More comments that I don't need to hear. You know how that goes, guys. And you wonder why we have man caves.
Okay, bye-bye. So guys, kukuha lang tayo ng peat moss. Right here. Oops. Ayan guys, nakakuha tayo ng peat moss. Dadalhin na natin kay Nia. Okay, let's go. Here you go, old guy. Your wish is my command. Come, it's heavy.
Aww, poor little garden gnome.
I'm gonna drop it.
Come have a look at this. This is peat moss. And for you that really don't know what peat moss is, I'm trying to show you. It is...
Yeah, just put it right there. It's fine.
It's a natural occurring product in the bush. And what it is old leaf matter that breaks down and all that kind of stuff. Later we'll actually take you over and we'll show you some compost. It's leaves and it looks identical to this, and it's just been from years and years of breaking down, and you should flip. I rototilled it, and then I was lucky enough to use a neighbor's tractor once with a front end loader, so I flipped it, and then I rented a Bobcat, and while I had that, I picked it all up and flipped the whole thing, and it's the bottom pile is all usable. So I went over and I took a few buckets of that out, and we just dump it in gardens and reuse everything as natural as we can.
And that helps what?
It's a big additive for moisture.
For moist. Okay. Alright guys, I'm gonna leave Neil doing all of our hanging baskets.
As normal. The old guy gets to do all the work and she takes all the credit. So I get even. I make her care for him all summer.
Yeah, that's what we do here. He will plant the hanging baskets, all of the flower pots, and I'll be the one taking care of them. Just like moms. That's what moms do. Alright, have fun there, old guy.
See you, garden gnome. I'll have your pot ready later.
Okay, good job.
Make a funny comment.
And while Neil is planting, the little boy
The dog is surveying the flower bed, checking out which flowers he wants to go see next.
That's
But he
right.
does. He goes on a daily walkabout all by himself, we let him out. He goes, checks the flowers, and has a sniff, because he goes in the afternoon when Angie came home from work. That was something she would do, so he could smell her and he'd follow her trail, and then he just started doing it on his own.
And then we'll have a coffee.
Yeah. Oh yes. Important thing after you transplant them.
Water right away.
Yep. Make sure they get a good drink of water.
Good job, old guy. You're
Quiet,
doing a
there's
great
no-
job. There you go. It's all done. Woo, look at you go.
Hey, moss can't grow in a grave site, you know.
What is it?
Moss can't grow in a grave site.
Ayan guys, may import ako ngayon. May nag-i-Englishan doon, no? Alis na kami. Dugo ilong namin.
Okay, ito yung tatanim ko ngayon. Patatas!
Ayan ang import ko. Magtatanim pa. Mga 4 inches po ang lalim.
Okay. Tapos, ano pa?
Yan lang. Tapos ano, takpan mo na ng lupa.
Ah. Sige, I can do that.
4 inches na ba yan?
Hindi pa, ayan. Malalim na. Mabuhay ka ha. Babalikan ka ta.
O, tandaan nyo yan kung saan nagtanim si Sherry Do, ah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sa kanya yan. Success! Hanggang doon pa sa may dulo. Joke. Ayan. Mainit pero malamig. Yan. Sinisipon na kami. Saan kayo nag-park? Oh, nasa may gitna ba?
Hindi na ba yun?
Hindi. Ayan. Babalik na kami at ano,
Uwian na.
uwi na. Sinisipon kami.
Gina.
Yan, pinapasyal ko muna ang import ko.
turista.
Dito sa Kakahuyan. Sana wala kami makitang bear. Taros.
Or snake.
Wala yung snake dito. Brown na. Pero wala ngayon.
Parang maganda araw, no? Hangin lang talaga kalaban natin. Ayun, may isa.
That,
Bye-bye!
ayan, gustong-gusto na umuwi ni Chef.
Show your face. Hello! We're going home now!
Pero Inglisan pa na Inglisan yung dalawa sa likod.
Pagod na kami.
So hindi kami makakaamoy agad. Oop, tinamaan si Pon.
So, what's the bag of water for?
Ito yung mga blueberries natin. Ayan. Looking pretty good. Ito yung Nascap berry. Ayan, may flower na. Yay! This is a very good producer of blueberries. Ito yung daffodils natin. Medyo kukonti lang yung bulaklak nila. So, kailangan sigurong i-separate ko sila this year. So, ito yung mga tulips and getting ready. There you go. More daffodils here. And I only have a few of the yellows. I don't know what happened with these daffodils. Parang kailangan ko yatang gumawa ng salad ngayon. Puro dahon sila ngayon. Kailangan ko silang i-separate talaga. Kasi tingnan nyo, sa isang puno, parang may mga 10 na sila. Bulbs. So, I need to separate so that the bulbs will have more room to grow. Tulips right here. There. Getting ready. And here they are, fully bloomed. So I felt like my tulips and daffodils are being forced to bloom because of the warm weather that we are having right now. So they're smaller than what they used to be on my previous years of gardening, but still very beautiful. Oh, I love this. Thank you for watching, everyone.